Hello, Perceptive Reader. This is James Lynch, the author and creator of JamesPoeartistry.online productions. We're in February. Yes, it's the first week of February, and I do have another wisdom letter book coming out on Amazon this week. It's February 2025 because I placed January 2025 last month, and I'm now just in the proofing stage of the February 2025. I think you will enjoy this ebook just as much as you did the one last month. Okay. And what I want to share with you tonight, to give you the reasoning behind the statements uh, that I'm encouraging you to apply from this day forward. Here is what I mean. When you're young, when you have a lot of safeguards in place, so to speak, and all you have to worry about is maybe just yourself, there's a carefree spirit that you are able to enjoy. I would say even indulge in, you see. Uh, you can just pick up, fly here, fly there, etc. Okay, to use the expression. What I want to encourage you, though, now to consider is this. We may take for granted at times, even within the same environment or work environment, that people are on the same job description, if you will. You know what maybe all the departments entail or what have you. And so there's just a certain way of moving, and even just, presuming or assuming that this person will do this or do that when it comes to a company. I'm just here to tell you right now, there are responsibilities and roles uh, that people have, even though you won't even know about them, that they can no longer live by that type of such a carefree spirit, so to speak. Oh, it doesn't mean they don't enjoy life. But the example is this. Uh, I emphasize the time, question and answer sessions, correspondence, letter writing, and things of that nature, uh, until whatever the questions or whatever the contract may be entailed, that the details in there is that you don't rush past any of that. Um, the same goes for um, when you're checking out even resumes of different persons, profiles, you see, individuals who have shown an interest in you or your company or what have you. Uh, you may hear from just a source on the fly that, oh, that company over there is no good or what have you. But is that really the case? Is that really the case? You see what I'm saying? So you may hear that just on the fly about one company. Yet, what I'm telling you, when I talk about a point of encouragement, if already from what you have seen of this company's work or product, you see, they got you interested in the first place, it's at least worth it to get a second opinion. What I mean by second opinion, I mean even your own research. And I'm not talking frivolous research still just based on, what somebody else is saying again, especially if it's in a negative way. But literally, you can search through their website. Uh, You can also actually make requests for more information, you see, through a letter or email or what have you. And you can get specific on what you're asking about. Uh, some of the information, like if it went into financials and things of that nature, of course, that would have to be handled in a different way. But at least all the initial, you see, contact or protocol is enough to still, you know, have in your mind or in your hands to really think about it and meditate on whether you want to even ask more questions. And I'm telling you, you will find that just like with surveys, you see, people, take surveys and give surveys all the time. But make no mistake about it, this is what other persons have noticed too. You just have some people, I'm telling you, depending on how they wake up in the morning, I mean, they can go to a very fine restaurant. But boy, if they're just not in the right frame of mind that morning or didn't have their coffee, they end up giving a bad review, an exaggeration. And so it's during those times, yeah, you'll probably want to read all the other reviews as well, that person's got high marks, if that's your thing. And then when you go and visit the restaurant yourself, you come to find out that, oh no, that wasn't my experience. But see, imagine if that was the only review that you read about from that survey and didn't get a chance to see the other reviews, the positive reviews, then what type of feeling would it leave you with? That, oh, okay, that restaurant is no good at all. And unless, again, I told you there's some other reasons that you were motivated to look into whether you wanted to eat there or not, you probably would just leave it alone. You probably wouldn't ignore it. You wouldn't even pay no attention to it no more after that. So this is my example of there are still responsibilities and roles that people have that you may come to the conclusion, man, that person don't take my word for nothing on anything, you see. And yet it's not done like that to disrespect you, as if, I don't believe what you're saying or what have you. My point is, uh, within the type of responsibilities you see that I have and had in my life, this is just more of the course of wisdom anymore. It saves you from making dire mistakes that come about from making quick decisions. And that doesn't mean I say, linger with decisions on end. No. The encouragement is to do your due diligence, do your research, write your letters, because I'm still telling you strongly, these persons who don't want you communicating within your own contracts that you're signing and want you to totally just turn over all power and authority in that way, I'm telling you right now today, those are not good contracts. They're not. I'm seeing too many that's been misused, mishandled, and still found a way that goes even beyond a non-disclosure agreement. It's almost like, if you sign this contract with me now, you can't reach out or work for anybody else that I consider a competitor, even though the person wouldn't even be a competitor. Uh, for all you know, it could be some type of insider trading going on that's illegal or what have you. But because of the way that some of the contracts are made, it's almost like they make you an accomplice to some of their bad practices, business practices. And that's what happens. And that's why I tell you, I wouldn't be rushed for any type of contract. And anybody who tries to get you to do otherwise, I stand before you today that I tell you they can do what they want, of course, but you know what? That's not me. Uh, the criteria that they try to force upon people at times, you know, it's a bad way of doing business. It's not even spiritually right or ethically right to do that. And so, persons can at times try to make it seem like, oh, this person don't listen to us or this and that. No, you're not listening to the best teachings or best business practices that I'm telling you about. And so you're forcing an issue where there's really no issue, but you're creating a messed up situation and you just want somebody to go along with it. And I'm not going to go along with it. Before God, I don't have to go along with it. I remember I said, you can go further and continue to use some of these strong arm methods that you've been using, but it doesn't make you right at all. So what I'm continuing to just let you know, you find somebody you want to work with, asking questions, correspondence, things of that nature doesn't mean that you have to act on any other information. You're just doing your research. And that's what needs to be done. That's what needs to be done. Okay? Anyway, have a very wonderful day.